Hey, what's up guys, how you all doing? I'm Paul the Tech Giant and welcome back to the channel, where today I'm going to be unboxing the brand new Galaxy S25 Ultra in white, and I'm going to be comparing the design and colour to my white Galaxy S23 Ultra, because quite often the shade of white will change from one year to another. Okie dokie, let's crack on then, and first off let's take a quick look around the outside of the box. So as we can see, it says Galaxy S25 Ultra, bit of a silhouette there of the phone itself, pretty boring. We've got Galaxy S25 Ultra on the side there and Samsung around the other side. Let's flip it over then and let's pull these tabs. This is always one of those satisfying parts. So let's lift the lid, quite excited because I've not had a new phone for a couple of years now. And there she blows. Looking very nice indeed. So let's just lift the phone out. Anything else in the box? No, nothing there in the lid. So what do we have? A bit of paperwork, SIM ejection tool, and our USB-C to USB cable. Unfortunately, it does feel a bit cheap. Would have liked to have seen a braided cable. Let's get back to the star of the show now then, and that is the phone itself. And whilst it does look very nice, I've got to say it, I don't think it looks quite as nice as the Galaxy S23 Ultra. So it's more boxy design. Got these massive camera rings on the back there. To be fair, I don't think that looks too bad. Makes it feel a bit more premium having those big lenses. Moving around to the side, and we have an antenna band just there. Got our volume rocker going on, our power button, another antenna band. Then moving to the bottom of the phone, we have our SIM card tray there. We have a mic, USB-C port. Along from that looks like our speaker, and then our S Pen. Now let's have a look at this. Oh, that's a bit strange. So I was expecting maybe a white S Pen or maybe black, but that looks like a almost violet colour. I'm not sure if that really goes with the phone, if I'm being totally honest. It would have been nice if it was actually colour matched to the phone, but yeah, that's a bit of a odd choice to go with a white phone, but there you go. Move round to the other side, and yeah, that is all clean round there, apart from another antenna band. Then finally up the top, another antenna band and a couple of microphones. Now let's bring in my old Galaxy S23 Ultra. So let's compare the colour. The S23 is more of a cream, and that's what I believe it was sold as, but most people refer to it as white. Where this white is more of a blue on the Galaxy S25. Don't know which one I actually prefer, to be honest. Probably like something in between. But yeah, different, and I wouldn't say the S25 is offensive. I'd say it's more of a crisper white, if you're going to say it's a white, compared to the creamy white of the S23. Now looking at the design of the two, so again those camera bumps just there, you can see how they protrude quite a bit more on the Galaxy S25, but I do actually prefer those bigger bumps. Now sticking with colours, let's see how the metals compare. So on the S25 we have a matte titanium. I do like the look of that, but on the S23 we have this very shiny chrome going on. Which one do I prefer? To be honest, I think I prefer the matte of the S25. Definitely going to pick up less fingerprints than the shiny S23 Ultra. Now comparing how everything lines up, to be fair, it's pretty much identical. If we just move around to the bottom there, you can see the ports line up, SIM tray, speaker, even the antenna bands are pretty much all the same. Up the top, the antenna bands do line up differently, and we do have two holes instead of one. Let's now look at the size comparison between these two phones. And the Galaxy S23 Ultra does look a little bit bigger. If we look at the heights, it is a fraction taller, which I actually prefer. You know, I'm paying for a big phone, so I don't mind a big phone, and for me, the bigger the better. So whilst it is technically a bigger screen on the S25, I prefer the actual overall bigger design of the S23 Ultra. Thickness is roughly the same between the two, and the width, again, is hardly anything in that. But of course, we do have the curved screen and edges on the S23 and the more squared off design on the S25. So overall, which one do I prefer? Being totally honest, I think I prefer the design of the S23 Ultra. Whilst the S25 is very nice, it's more going down the route of an iPhone these days, and I prefer the more squared off look of the S23 as it goes back to the days when these phones were more known for being a Galaxy Note. That I do actually miss. And there we have it then, guys. Now I will be doing 2 further videos to do with the S25 Ultra where I test out this Spigen Ultra Hybrid case, and also I'll be fitting a glass screen protector. So if you want to see those videos, then make sure you subscribe to the channel, and if you have enjoyed today's video, then please give me a thumbs up. Thanks very much for joining me today, and hopefully I'll be catching you guys on the next one. Bye for now.